Hello everyone, and today's session would be just if you are a beginner and you have doubts regarding getting started with coding or Git or GitHub or anything related to computer science or OpenHack or anything, uh, you are welcome to. It would be better if you show your faces and speak and let us know your doubts, or if you're not comfortable with doing that, you're also welcome to put your doubts in the chat box. So who's going to start first? Okay, I think we should just introduce ourselves, and then it will be a bit more comfortable. So, okay, I'm Anand. I'm a final year CSC student at GEC Palakkad. I'm a Google Summer of Code student at Liberty M Python Software Foundation, and I'm the program manager at OpenHack. So, okay, can Vishnu introduce himself?
Sure. Good evening, everyone. Myself Vishnu. I'm a mentor for OpenHack Cohort 2 this year, and I'm coding in Android. To give some context of who I am, I've been programming since 4 years now, and I'll help you out in every query you ask. So, Anand, I think we should ask students to start.
Okay, I just wanted the mentors to introduce themselves so that the students would be a bit more comfortable. Okay, and I think there are a few. Okay, hello VI. Is your name VI? Okay, I'll just. Okay, basically, as a first year student, what should I do to get into GSOC? So, to students asking queries similar to the one you asked, I actually share. Let me just get the video. I just sent them a video which I found really helpful for to answer such doubts. So So I think you can check out the link. And basically at OpenHack, if you once you find a project or an organization, and you once you start contributing and face issues, then you are welcome to approach us at the beta track, and then we can try to help you out with the the bugs and your issues, the issues you're facing there. For the queries like these, I think you can check out some more Medium blogs or Reddit posts or videos like these. So, can you introduce yourself if you are, if it's possible? Would it be able? Would you be able to turn on your cam and let us know? Okay, you don't have to call any of us, sir, first of all. And regarding the beta track, like I told VI, so once you start contributing to any open source projects outside of OpenHack, like any projects you find at GitHub or any GSOC open source organizations, once you find and start contributing there, if you find any bugs or issues, and if you have any difficulties uh, getting started or solving the bug, then you can approach us, but only once you try to understand what the issue is and uh, try to Google. And once you get really stuck, you're always welcome to approach us at any of the mentors at beta track, and then we can try to solve the bug you are stuck at. Is that clear? Or so no, it's not necessary to for the org to be part of GSOC. Can find any open source project, and if you face any issues, we will be happy to help. And uh, Suhail, are you interested to answer the second question? C++, Git and GitHub.
Yeah, sure. So to get to learn about Git and GitHub, I think we left some resources. You can check that out. And also, I think that it's the basics of some terminal commands. If you know that, I think that would be helpful too. So I think there isn't much to answer because that resources are pretty much helpful anyways. Also, you can check out my GitHub workflow demo that I've done once. So you can do that too. And so yeah, and you don't have to like get intimidated by it. It's actually pretty easy, and not only just coders, many other people from other professions uses GitHub for it, like writing stories and stuff. So it's actually pretty easy. So do check out that resources from the resources section. So I hope I answered your question. VI, right? Can you please say what is? I can read the rest of it. Can someone read that?
What is an internship?
I think is Anushara here. I think she'll be much more eligible than me.
Okay, Anushwara, can you answer his question?
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah.
Yes, you're audible.
Okay, actually, an internship is sort of like you work in a company, you work on the projects, and it can be paid or not. So it's basically you working for a short period of time to gain experience and to gain that. If it's an on-site internship, you gain that in-office experience of working with uh, professionals. So I think that's pretty much it. There are also online workshops nowadays. Uh, I don't really know how much they are helpful, but yeah, you gain that experience. You still gain that experience.
You can also Google for more details regarding what an internship is. So there are different kinds of internships. The the common ones are at startups or tech companies, and there are research internships too, like at ISRO, IITs, if I remember correctly. Suggest one good laptop for first year IT students. Oh, okay. So does anyone have any suggestions? I am using a, Asus. Is it pronounced Asus or Asus?
I pronounce it as is.
That's you.
Oh, so I am using a Asus VivoBook 14, I think, or 12. So you can Google for more details. And does anyone have any preferences? And
I think okay for that question. I don't think you need to go for brands. I think any system that can have like a minimum 4 GB RAM or you know what are those requirements? You should look for
like
those basic requirements. Does it have support for a Linux or any Linux? Oh, yes, sir. You just have to look for those requirements, I think. I don't know much about this.
Okay, to answer Abhiram's question, there are many students from not not just talking from our college's perspective. There are many students who have who have got selected for GSOC just after the first year itself. So it would you can try if you wish. And which one is better? As I told Sakshi, it's your wish if you wish to build projects on your own or wish to contribute to other major open source organizations. Okay, to uh, how can a beginner who doesn't know much about coding do something in GitHub? So, would anyone like to answer?
Can she like explain it a bit more? Like, do what in GitHub? Just if it is still just
So,
learn about. Yeah, sure. Abdul, you can continue.
Halil, did you check out the resources on our site, the Git and GitHub resources? So, I don't think you need any kind of coding experience to get started and create an account at GitHub and to
Uh,
use. Okay,
I
Shraddha,
think
please.
Okay, I think his question means maybe he's like an absolute beginner who doesn't know any text, anything.
Oh,
I guess so. Okay, so he does know how to contribute, but he doesn't have that skill. So I think Halil, what you should do, you should explore some of those technologies. You know, there's web development, there's many fields that you can explore. So you find something for your own and you learn and you build a project and then you can start contributing. For now, this Hello Open Source repo is just to give you an idea of how you can contribute. Okay, is that the question you meant, Halil? Thank you.
And once you get started with Git and GitHub, if you have any kind of doubts, you're welcome to post them at the Git and GitHub track at OpenHacks Discord. So, does anyone have any more doubts?
Hello. Hello.
yeah,
Okay. Hello, can you tell us something more about the campus advisor training link you just put?
Yeah, it's actually a GitHub repo for. Basically, I started learning Git from this repo. It is a campus advisor training, so you can learn more about Git and GitHub and start a PR and issues, finding issues, and you can explore more about GitHub through that repo. So I found that it is more easier to start for a beginner.
Okay, thank you, Arvind. Halil, you can check out that repo and also the resources mentioned at our site. And if you have any doubts, please feel free to ask. Student developer pack. Can you clarify your question?
this VI person, it would be really helpful if you actually turn on your mic and ask questions. It would be much faster since you will be actually talking with us from now on. So you can do it. You don't have to be shy.
Yep, we will be having weekly meets, and it would be good if you let us know who you are right now, since you are a GC Palakkad student. Okay, student developer pack and its use. So GitHub and its partners, they provide the student developer pack, and while you are a student, you would get access to a lot of helpful resources, including some examples include Heroku's hosting plans and domains, uh, Unity student plans, and I think you can just go through their site and you will definitely find something you would find useful while you are a student developer. Did you go through the pack, VI? Okay, I think then please go through the pack and you will definitely find something useful. While you're participating for hackathons or building any projects, there would be resources from the student developer pack which might help you. So benefits of using GitHub. Atul, answer it, please.
Benefits of GitHub is basically a place to host your code. That is, if many people are working on the same project, and uh, so that you can collaborate by contributing to the project. That is, multiple people can work on the same project at the same time. That's basically what GitHub is used for. Was that your question?
Yeah, and you can post issues like
Yeah.
that too. There are many other cool stuffs too. Like you can uh, do that GitHub Actions, continuous integration, many other advanced stuff. But basically, it's just what Adul said.
Are you asking that how to get started contributing to open source? Or I think that's
I
what
can
he
read
meant.
the question actually. Since I'm using the app, the what I can see is
Oh,
I have idea, but how to begin in, and then there's nothing else.
so you can just go to GitHub and uh, just search good first issues, and you will find many issues that a beginner can solve.
Also, please go through the resources section Atul just mentioned above, and please look into it. And then, if you have more doubts, you're welcome to ask us. And we are looking forward to meet you at our weekly meets. So, thank you
Yeah,
for the questions too.
on Saturday at 4 p.m.
Yep. Do you have any
And
more questions? Yep, Suhail.
I forgot what I was about to say. Sorry.
And does anyone else have any questions too?
Yeah, you can
Only
tell
we
me
is
in the mic.
asking the questions.
Anyone else? In Malayalam, actually, we can, but we don't have to write. Like we all learn English.
Vaccination.
Uh, Vaccinations.
Why did you mean vaccinations?
Vacations. Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
s-
We'll think about it. Okay, we'll
you
definitely think about having a workshop for GEC Palakkad students, but it would be better if you communicate with us along with other OpenAct students.
yeah,
So,
like
Spring Framework. Yep, Suhail.
I was continuing the other question. Like we don't see the participants as GLCNs or the others. Like everyone is from OpenHack, so I think it's better not to do that. Like a separate session for them. Like for beginners, it's okay, it's understandable, but for session just for GCN in Malayalam, I think that's a bit, like separating them. So I'm not in favor of that. I'm sorry, we.
We are welcome. Okay, let me answer NJ's question first. So, NJ, can you share the organizations you looked into at our Discord, at the beta track and framework? If I remember correctly, it uses Java. So you looked into some projects, right, at GitHub. Can you share the links? So it would be helpful if you could share the links to those projects you looked into at our Discord, and then we can try to look into it and suggest. Okay, that's
Again,
good.
you don't
Okay.
have to call us sir. Like we all are students, and calling sir or madam is like a sign of subservience, and I think that's not really needed here, right, Anand?
Yep. You can just mention by using our names, or at Discord you can just mention using our usernames. And Anashwara, would you like to answer V's second question, certification courses?
I don't really think so. I think the only value comes from you having that practical experience at the end of the course. Uh, you're talking about those Coursera, Udacity courses, right? Yeah, there are tons of courses out there on internet, and personally, I never gained any value from any of those courses. I never got to even complete any courses in the first place because I wasted so much time. But that's just my personal experience. I've heard some of my classmates, they say they gain some information, but still I don't really think it's any value. It's of any value unless you apply it on a project and you have that practical experience. So I think yeah, some certifications they have some value on LinkedIn and on your resumes, I think. But I don't really think that gives you a value in your if you are applying for a real job anywhere. What is CCNA? Hello, what did you mean by CCNA?
I think it's a certification. I just Google it's a certification from Cisco and information technology something. So like Anashwara said, in my opinion too, certifications are not that of a great value additions to your resume or your career until you apply that knowledge on a project or two. So Halil, what is the benefit of students from other colleges who collaborate with GC in this? The other students don't have any specific separate benefits.
Yeah, everyone has the same benefits, so you get to know how to contribute to open source, and if you are doing projects, then you get to put those projects on your resume if it is good.
Yep. Open Hack is all about learning, and there's no separation between GCNs and others.
I don't know if this is okay. I don't know if okay about that question. I just want to add that okay, it doesn't matter who you are collaborating with. I mean, even if you're just collaborating with your friends, if you form a small team in your school itself or in your college itself, or also from other colleges, if the team has other members also, then then it has many benefits than working alone on a hobby project of yours. Okay, so when you're collaborating in a project, what you're doing is you're actually all of their ideas are coming into the same project. So actually, you learn from each other. Actually, collaboration is very underrated, I think. So I think there are many benefits. Personally, I found that I learn more when I work in a team than when I work on my own projects. Sometimes I go into misunderstandings in a certain tech, and I waste a lot of time fixing bugs when. You know the Anand, there was this rubber duck theory, right? Okay, so a rubber duck is basically just a fellow developer who has no idea what your bug is, and then he. Okay, I think Anand can explain it much better.
Can you repeat robotech?
Okay, the
I
rubber
didn't,
duck.
I didn't get it.
So
Rubber duck.
yeah, okay. So basically, it's just that sometimes you may be stuck in a bug or an error, and you'll be stuck on it for hours, maybe days. I have been stuck on this particular week error for a week, and also uh, and then this friend looked into it, and he de- uh, debugged it in within minutes. And I think collaboration is a better way of working on projects. That's okay.
Halil, did that clarify your answer your question? So the benefits students get are the same from for all students of all colleges. Like this would help you to build a strong foundation for your early career, and they would get to learn Git, new languages, frameworks, etc. And it would give you a head start if you are applying, if you wish for GSOC and MLS fellowship and other such programs. If you have
Why partial,
okay, if you need
Halil?
more detailed explanation, can you clarify your question? Then we would be happy to answer.
It would be better if you turn on your mic and ask the question.
Yeah, because I can actually see most of the chat content. Like most of the lines are not shown properly. Also, some of the names are the last letter of the names are not displayed. Like, I think it's the problem of the app. So
Okay,
when they are asking the questions, I'm mostly in the blind. I don't even know what they're asking.
so it's okay on PC, I think. It's just
Yeah.
you or phones. So. Okay, Aditi Ajit Kumar, do you have any doubts? You're welcome to turn on your video and audio, or you can ask them at the chat box. Does anyone have any more doubts? So the program, Halil, first of all, are you from GC Palakkad or other colleges? because some other college, I would like to know what exactly your question is. I'm not able to get. You are from GC Palakkad. Okay, so it's like open source. There are no barriers. Okay, distinction. So OpenHack is an all India program, or even I'm not sure if it's international. So anyone is welcome to participate, and especially since we got some mentors from outside GC Palakkad, we got have some other GSOC mentors and MLS fellows agreed to mentor. They joined us. So, and there are many students who wish to contribute to open source. Uh, so just like open source doesn't have Suhail, can you?
Yeah. So the thing is, like he said, open source doesn't have any barriers or distinctions, right? So uh, currently this program is like all India, and if someone from outside India joins in, then it will be international. And if there's any kind of life beyond Earth, then they join, then it will be, I don't know, the scale is up. So the thing is, there's no barrier for it, and the mentors are outside our colleges. There are mentors outside of colleges, and students, there are like there are many students from different colleges or universities that are having trouble getting help or learning just the first step to contributing to open source, right? So I think it will be like really helpful for those students too, if like we extended our hands to help them. So we just asked ourselves, why just GEC, why not others too, right? So the open hack cohort one was actually just for GEC. So uh, that was basically helping us, like mentors helping students, students helping mentors. So if there are many more participants, we'll be able to help each other more efficiently. That's what we thought. So I hope I answered your question. Halim. Yeah. So is there any
Thank
other
you,
question?
Suhail. Okay, are there any other questions?
Also, I just want to add that we were mentioning about Meetly week up, Meetly, I mean stand-ups, right?
Weekly meetup.
Like, yeah. So you don't have to be actually scared about it. Like when I first attended Open Hack, and when Anand mentioned about meetups, I was like, wow, meetups, I'm so scary. Like we have to speak in English, and I was now like not really used to it. So so to everyone here, just don't be afraid of it. Okay, just take it easy, and it's not anything hard. Just be at home, be comfortable with each other. So if there are any more doubts, you can ask us. um, Actually, it's much faster if you turn on your mic rather than typing it. Like, you don't have to wait in this awkward silence, and we too don't have to do that.
Also, to add to Suhail's statements, it's actually weekly meetups are actually a good experience. When you join companies or firms later on, you'll have to do this in those companies. You'll have presentations, you'll have meetups. So you need to do this later on anyway. So why not you start uh, practicing right now? It's actually a great way. Okay.
Also, if we mess up here too, there's nothing to lose. You people can
Yeah,
like just ask up.
there's nothing to lose here, anyways. Like, we all have made mistakes, and then we'll just correct mistakes and we'll just move on. But it may not be the same in the future.
And we don't really care about your grammar. So
Yeah, we all make mistakes, we all get nervous. Um, so I really hope one of you like turn on your mic and just ask us. No, just ask us anything, even if it's not like, even if it sounds stupid, you can still ask us. We'll try our best to answer it. So there are no more doubts.
Aditi, Shreya, Anjana, FWS, Anagha. Please let us know if you have any more doubts. Okay, I think we can stop now. Uh,
So thank you everyone for attending this session, and see you all soon for the Saturday's meetup. That's it, right? Is there anything else?
nope. Bye.
Yeah, also feel free to ask your doubts in the Discord. Like, you don't have to be shy, and please don't PM your mentors asking about your doubts. Open source is all about being in the open, right? So everyone, please try to do that. So thank you all for attending, and have a good evening.